Montana Film Brothers.
All right. Well, I'm Cole Johnson alongside Victor Johnson. Excited to bring another podcast to the Montana Film Brothers podcast channel.
Yeah, podcast family.
Podcast family. We were going to have our other brother on, but he just wasn't able to make it. But that's okay.
He couldn't squeeze in this 90-minute movie.
2007 film License to Wed.
Yeah. So you have Robin Williams is this priest, and then John Krasinski and Mandy Moore are a couple, and they have to go through his program to make sure they're right for each other.
So the premise starts off, it's okay, how do you meet someone for the first time and fall in love? And they run into each other opening the door to a coffee shop. And then there's some weird slapstick stuff happening, which I'm like, it doesn't fit. I almost feel like they got off to a bad start.
They do, yeah.
You know, like they just do.
It's like 90 seconds. John Krasinski, who you don't really know who this guy is, he just hits the rope thing that they have in lines, and it comes undone, and it whacks people. And then he vomits in his mouth, but it looks like he does some kind of gag motion because he's so embarrassed.
Yeah, and then he's like, "I'm Ben. I'm Sadie. Nice to meet you." And it's like, and then they're off and running.
No,
it feels very forced and yet random, too, in the way they're pushing. And I'm like,
Well, in any other
gelling.
romantic comedy, this is the most interesting part: is their courtship, and the movie's like, we're just going to handle that in the first 2 minutes via 3 scenes.
And they meet at a coffee shop. Cool. All right.
All of which involve John Krasinski being like, wow. Like, that's all he does.
That's true. It's like, whoa, Sadie. Oh, man.
I guess I'll pick up another box. Wow. What are you doing? Do the Lonely Island. My name's Ben, the brains of the bunch.
Like, my name's Ben, the brains of the group. And if I have a problem, I could solve it for you. It's like, all right.
Well, he doesn't
Thanks, man.
He doesn't have a personality. It's crazy. He really just reacts and says, wow. That is the entire performance. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to steal a page out of Owen Wilson's book. Another thing, too, I just didn't like the beginning where Sadie's parents are celebrating their 30th anniversary. And he's trying to propose, and he's just kind of stumbling over his words. And I'm like, I don't like this. This just isn't. It's not interesting to me, and it just feels very. Again, we could talk later about this as we diagnose this, but just a lot of filler scenes of just weirdness that just don't come together that well.
It's just like a showcase for his brand of comedy, which I guess is realistic, awkward. Kind of like naturalistic guy, but so much of it is just boring to watch on film. Right?
Yeah, 5 people from The Office. And that's
because this is in the heyday of The Office. This would have been like season 4 of The Office, and without maybe Steve Carell and Pam to ground it, it's just a lot of Jim just reacting to things.
Yeah,
and you're insane. Like it's not good.
It's just, it's him just reacting to stuff. So it's like the dry humor almost doesn't. It takes a back seat for him because he's reacting to stuff more so.
And like to your point, when he proposes, he is very hesitant. I think another big part of his character is he's hesitant, which isn't compelling unless there's something else to bounce off of. And we'll get to Robin Williams, but he also isn't fully unleashed here. Everyone's like hesitant and restrained.
Yeah.
The result is a bunch of scenes that feel filler. Nothing really kind of comes to a head.
Right. When this movie first came out, and we were talking about this a little bit with Phil, I actually did have high hopes for this movie.
Yeah.
And I just don't. It just never took off. It never got off the ground. But I'm thinking, License to Wed, like the preliminaries to understanding if you want to get married to your future spouse.
It's a cool idea.
And you got Robin Williams. Yeah, cool idea. Robin Williams, John Krasinski, like Mandy Moore's in there. I'm like, okay, this could hit well. And even just, there's a point where Robin Williams, I don't want to get too far, but he walks past a vending machine to get Cheetos out of it. And I'm like, why was that scene there? Like
you could ask that for almost every scene. What would you say you do here? Is me asking every scene.
It's been teeter, for a week.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
I'm not
like when Robin Williams gets a chance to riff, John Krasinski does not volley back in a way that like culminates in comedy. He's just like
Right.
flustered, confused, irritated. Like it's not building, and there's no sense of like chemistry between them.
Right.
And this is the very end of the movie, but the bloopers, they look like everyone's having such a good time.
Yeah.
Like, where was this during the?
Where was this? Yeah.
There's even a scene with Joel and Carlisle at a table. And I'm like, I don't remember any of this.
It's like, where was this scene in the movie? Watching the bloopers.
Yeah,
bloopers could have been in the movie and it would have made it better.
Yeah, they're just
I
not
don't-
good. They're
yeah.
not good comic foils, John Krasinski and
Yeah.
Robin Williams. It's two different distinct eras of doing comedy, and they don't mesh. And it's kind of heartbreaking because obviously Robin Williams isn't with us anymore. And just like, you had him, you put him in a movie where he's a priest. Like, this could be great.
To pick things back up, yeah. So he does propose. They get the whole thing kickstarted with meeting Reverend Frank. They want to get married in the church that their grandfather built. So they have to go through this course. So they get time with Reverend Frank and like, okay, next wedding date is 2 years. I'm like, right now, this doesn't seem like it's going to work.
Yeah. Well, in the words of John Krasinski, hey, we tried.
2 weeks or 2 years or 3 weeks. And they just decide to get married in 3 weeks. It's like, wow.
And
Wow.
the seeds of the conflict, the very predictable, tedious conflict between Ben, John Krasinski's character, and Sadie, Mandy Moore's character, they're sown here because she's making a lot of decisions for them about what the
Yeah.
wedding will be like. And you
Yeah.
can see it a mile away because John Krasinski's actually kind of good at communicating, like, I don't want this to happen, but I'll say yes.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, that's probably going to be a thing later. And yep.
So he's joking about the no sex thing, right? Yeah. So walking out the church building.
He gets a good moment there where when Reverend Frank says no sex, Ben is like, "Ah." He does that for a while, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a real moment. And then I do like it with the little kid who's like, I'm sorry, who are you again? It's like, I just don't know who you are.
So, you know, every moment we've said that's funny so far, all in the trailer.
Oh, that's right.
You're insane. And then is that MC Hammer? These are all trailer moments,
Wow.
including this bizarre Family Feud game that Frank is playing with children about the Ten Commandments.
Oh, that's just so weird.
When Ben and Sadie come in, you could tell it's just showing up. They just probably put it together so Robin Williams could riff. But I guess the game is for kids to hear very adult stories about infidelity and
Yeah.
guess what commandment.
That's right. Because I'm sure the quiz is for them to try to get all the 10 commandments,
Yeah,
obviously.
but-
But it's like, we're going to put like infidelity. It's like you're 8 years old. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Covet, don't love it.
I think one of the issues I'm having is like the comedy is it never feels present. It's like insert shot of Robin Williams riffing, insert
Yeah.
shot of Ben reacting. It doesn't feel like there's no energy
Yeah.
between them in the scene.
Good point. Yeah, it's like one liner. Robin Williams, what do you do besides little Sadie here?
And he doesn't
It's
answer.
like, that's not.
I watched this movie. I had it on the background and like the second time. So I watched it full. And then the second time I had it on in the background and I was like, I need to figure out what Ben does for a living because it just doesn't seem to be of interest of the script to really
Yeah.
interrogate that. Sadie
Doesn't
runs a
feel
flower
right.
shop, which is like barely mentioned.
Yeah. It's not mentioned. Yeah. Hardly mentioned at all. And then Ben is, wow. I don't know.
So at one point you see him at a basketball court with a whistle. So I think
Okay.
he's like some kind of youth coordinator.
Youth coordinator. Yeah. So I kept thinking of, I don't know why this came to my mind. It kind of reminded me of like maybe some sort of computer analyst, risk assessment guy.
Yeah, the Ben Parker's looking at it. My goodness, even the basketball coordinators need analyzing. He doesn't appear to have a job, though. Honestly, the film doesn't show you enough information to make you conclude that he is employed, which fits his character because he dresses and acts like an overgrown 12-year-old.
He does, yeah. There's a point where he comes in and he's to the little kid, Jesus, you scared me. He's, Jesus didn't scare you, I did. And he just looks off.
Yeah,
Like,
yep.
I don't.
Yep. He reacts wordlessly and
Yeah.
flustered, and it's just not very cinematic to have
No.
I think he's the main character, even though Robin Williams is billed first. But for your main character
Yes.
to be this blank, dull man with this overgrown boy, it's just
Yeah.
it's tough, man. Like it does not look good for John Krasinski. He doesn't know how to play it. Yeah.
I guess that's where I was just confused in some of the parts too. It's almost like why is it being portrayed like that? Why is he reacting that way? Like I just couldn't quite figure it out. And Leonard Maltin, I'm sorry, maybe he shouldn't be
He gave it a bomb.
listed. He gave it 1 star.
No, he gave it 0 stars.
Oh, 0 stars.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Joe Somebody should have got 0 as well.
No, this is way worse than Joe Somebody. So to your point, like one of the reasons why that scene feels so weird is there just aren't a lot of like wide shots of all the actors acting off one another. It's like
Yeah.
close up of the kid and then insert of John Krasinski and Mandy Moore reacting.
Even when they're playing the kind of they're rigging on each other at the cocktail party, it's the same kind of deal where they show Ben and then they show Sadie's dad. Then he's pompous.
It's crazy to think in that pompous scene, Robin Williams does this little Munchkin riff off that, and it makes it to the film, which makes you think that must have been the funniest thing that they riffed. Like, I can imagine like the editor of this movie just going down like death row, being like, "I guess this is what we have. Like, this is it. We don't have anything else to do.
Boy, she called you vanilla. It's like, yeah,
Yeah, this is it.
that's it.
I feel like
Yeah, I
Falco. Is this
guess.
the best you could do?" Yes.
So who would Kittredge would be like if we had Kittredge in the film? So Ben, what do you do for a living?
Kittredge would be a great father.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he could just play the dad where he's, yes, outgoing. It's kind of like nice. Of course, Reverend Frank says that, but
No, he could be. Yeah, he's like, marrying my daughter is a very expensive proposition. Way better than Peter Strauss. Oh man, this movie is so anonymous. Like outside of Krasinski and Robin Williams, there's just like no flavor. It's all just like gummy, gray. Even at one point, Mandy Moore's like, "I love beige," and I'm like, "Yeah, this movie loves beige." This is a beige
even Christine Taylor's in it. And honestly, yeah, Ben Stiller's wife, I kind of expected more out of her, and we didn't really get much.
No, I mean,
She's just a cameo filler.
she's like the older sister who's divorced and is now back at home. And there's a lot of very well-worn jokes about her drinking too much.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of new. Oh, interesting. Just got it. That's familiar.
Word association. Blonde. Yeah, that's it gets you to chuckle a little bit, but it's like, where is this scene going afterwards?
It's like a series of episodes. Like tune in at any time and you will understand.
If you missed the first hour of the movie and you jumped in and watched this, you'd still know what's going on.
They get invited to do the course, and then Robin Williams says, "I'll see you tomorrow. Don't be late. 11th commandment, thou shalt not be late." The movie's like clearly setting them up to be late. They say the word late 5 times.
Yeah, you kind of know what's going on, and then of course the choir all stands up very abruptly. You're late, you're late, you're late.
Kind of an interesting idea for a joke. And then Robin Williams, this is a Chicago movie, and his sermon is like very pro-union, which I thought was kind of funny. We hope for a 5 to 6% raise and dental. Like it's funny that he would work that in.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let us repray. I'm like, wow, called him out and said, we're going to repray.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny because it's, oof. Just guilted.
It is. If he had a little bit more teeth, because this movie is so sweet. And like he ends up being a sweet guy. But if it was more complex, even Jack Burns from Meet the Parents, I feel like if Frank really was a kind of a jerk, it would be better. But he's not. He's just mean for a while, and then later he's, "Hey, I did it all for you." It's grotesque how much this movie sells out.
Yeah.
But
it's tough.
They go to church, and then he stays after. Well, no, we should talk about his friendship with Joel, which is a real nothing burger.
Nothing of a relationship. Oh gosh, yeah, that's terrible. So it's awful. Yeah.
That's like me remembering any of this movie. Oh yeah, that was bad.
That was bad. Yeah. So yeah, he's hanging out with Joel on top of the roof, and he's trying to figure things out. And yeah, no, Joel's just, well, I'm married, and then the next thing I know, I wake up and I have kids. I'm like, here they are. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's just
What
not a
is that?
very it's not a very unique or distinctive way to approach that. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
Ben's friend is just going to be a jaded guy who hates his wife and hates his life. Okay. At one point,
He's old. He stays at home because he hates his wife. No.
Joel's old. And at one point, Jim, I feel like he has three names: John Krasinski, Jim, Ben, whatever.
And Ben.
At one point, he's like, Joel, that's why you're my best man. Like, this movie doesn't trust that you would know that they're friends.
And it's weird because there's a time where he calls Joel when he's breaking into Reverend Frank's house, and then he has him there at the church building. But then that's kind of the last of Joel.
Kind of the last of Joel.
After that, yeah.
Joel says some like really odd misogynistic stuff at the basketball game where soon they're gonna women are gonna want to be our bosses. Is this supposed to be funny?
Yeah, I know. Again, kind of one of more of the examples of a really bad like filler scene.
Yeah.
Side plot that goes nowhere.
Super filler. And that's when I
Yeah.
really noticed how
Yeah.
often John Krasinski says wow. He just does it as a
Can't
response.
believe you're my best man.
It's not like an Owen Wilson wow. It's like a palms up, like wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like he has nothing else to say because he's not.
Yeah.
He's just an overgrown 12-year-old.
Aren't you a little girl? Ah, not a little girl. Yeah.
He looks like me when I was in 8th grade.
There's just some insert shots of him where I'm like, this isn't who you are supposed to be. Like I never connected on it at all.
He's just not. He's not
But yeah,
delivering a
it's just-
performance that can command that amount of like screen size. Like there's oh my god, there's his face, and he's blowing air out of his mouth and rubbing the back of his neck. Okay.
When he breaks into Reverend Frank's house, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, he falls through the window, and I'm good grief, man.
I don't know who you are.
Who are you?
Like in anger management, I didn't ask what you do. I asked who you are. I don't know if he could answer that.
He's man, I didn't ask about your hobbies. I just want to know who you are.
Who is he though?
I have no idea.
And the movie is
No
somewhat
clue.
aware of that because Sadie's dad calls him affable, which is kind of a way of saying, oh, he's very boringly agreeable. And at one point he gets called vanilla. And like,
Yeah.
but so why is he your main character though?
And Sadie's mom is Stepfordy because she just sweeps money under the rug because there's nothing that money can't buy.
Yeah,
Sweep
we'll get
everything
to that
out.
scene, but it's like the script basically says, okay, Ben has to go too far now. But when you're watching it,
Yeah.
you're like, why is he behaving this way?
Right.
Why would he do this?
Even when he makes a joke about the mom, I'm like, wait, was he supposed to say that about her?
Well, and if this is really
Yeah.
happening, then there's some actual anger issues that the movie is not interested in exploring. Like he must be very repressed because it's just
Yeah,
all kind of
yeah.
coming out. So yeah, he plays catch with Reverend Frank, and a real
Yeah.
nothing scene. It feels like a missed opportunity for them to sort of like maybe Reverend Frank has the hots for Sadie or something, but nope.
And even then when they're playing catch and he throws it really hard and does it, he's like, that burned. It's a good burn.
Yeah,
It's what? What?
yeah.
It's
So the game of the scene is that he's nice and Reverend Frank
Yeah.
is pushy, and that's just not compelling enough.
yeah.
And then the kid, I got a problem with the kid. The whole joke for
Yeah.
the kid is that he follows Reverend Frank around. He's 8 years old, and he makes jokes like, this is just like the Anderson couple we had 3 weeks ago. Oh, good ones. This is like a thing you guys do.
And then it's funny when I guess when him and Mandy Moore are trying to be intimate, he actually takes his headphones off. He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool because what did I miss? And I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
rare.
they were just having sex. I don't think
Rare
that's-
moment, rare win for the movie.
Yeah, what did I miss? None.
It's creepy, dude. Like,
Yeah.
if Robin Williams' character was more of a villain, more of a mensch, more of a creep, this movie would actually have some teeth. But it turns out it's all by design. Like,
Yeah.
you bugging their apartment and listening to them try to have sex is all part of your plan.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's gross.
Even just all of that is insane. Like when they're about to have sex, he goes to their door. Am I interrupting anything? It's, dude, get the H out of
I know.
here. I do. Like, yeah, but it's hard to dissect that because of their characters. It almost it doesn't feel very authentic to me.
There's nothing authentic in this
nothing authentic. Yeah.
Even
so
the
it's
awkward
like,
moments feel very staged.
yeah, because you know what's great to do when trying to build up the intimacy? Word association
Well, and then
with the family.
the amount of times that like Frank will just enter a room and just kind of like hold court, like I'm in charge of this activity now,
Yeah.
and people just kind of go along with it because in one way he's Robin Williams, but the performance could have been so much more interesting if he was actually a bad guy
Yeah. Yeah.
and no one.
Oh, yeah,
believes him.
yeah. Like if he was like maybe good in the beginning and then he definitely turned sinister in some
Yes,
way or was
yes.
trying to. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't mold together well enough knowing that he's somewhere in the middle.
Well, that's this whole
Like,
movie
he's
is
not,
just
like,
somewhere in the middle. You know, like yeah, Ben's got some problems, but it's fine.
But yeah, if you were watching it, yeah, it's like you just pretty predictable. It's just
Well, it's so predictable that even Reverend Frank is like right on schedule, right? He's predicting.
Yeah.
it. So if he can predict it,
Yeah.
then what are we doing?
it's kind of true. It almost ruins the conflict of the movie, quite frankly. Because yeah, it's quite frankly.
Yeah, Frank.
You're right. I am Frank. But yeah, it's like because he's like right on schedule. I'm like, oh, you know what's gonna happen,
Right. So
and then he's flying to Jamaica. Like, wait a second. I thought they were getting married at the church.
well, they called off. They called off the
They
wedding.
called that off.
So they go. He gets hit in the face with a baseball, which
Yeah,
is
let's try
one of the
back up.
many slapstick scenes that feels like way too lightweight and just
Yeah.
kind of doesn't go anywhere. And then they get called into this group therapy session at a bar, which happens to be
Which
John
makes-
Krasinski's go-to bar because he goes there
Oh,
later.
wow, okay.
He goes there later with Joel,
Yeah. Okay.
and they're doing the group
Joel.
therapy where they do the role playing.
Yeah.
Kevin from The Office is in this movie as well, playing a boorish man.
It's kind of like maybe over the top where I'd almost felt like because I've seen him in The Office and now I'm seeing him in a movie, something I don't like it as
No,
much.
I don't like it either.
Because it changes his demeanor of who I see.
Yeah.
I forget the real name of the actor. You probably remember.
It's kind of if you go
Okay, yeah.
somewhere and then like your mom
Yeah.
there, but you're like, I thought I kind of wanted to be my own person here.
Yeah.
I guess Kevin's here. I guess this is like an office thing. And
Yeah, I kinda-
Kelly's there, and so is Angela. It's like a whole.
Yeah, Angela's in
whole
the
thing.
diamond store. Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, great. And Ken Kwapis directed it, and it's it's talking about like television. This is a very uncinematic TV movie.
It is.
Not surprised that that Ken Kwapis directed a lot of TV, including The Office. Well, just like what's
As
John
they enter the bar.
Krasinski's- What's John Krasinski's comedic voice? Right, like
I don't.
he's like that guy.
He just was, yeah. Yeah, his comedic voice is that he tries to, yeah, I don't know, like deflect awkwardness,
Yeah.
or I can't quite
Kind of
put it together.
Sarcasm, like actually we're gonna do that. Like,
Yeah, we're not, yeah,
And-
embraced sarcasm
but for
of reality.
for 90
Yeah.
minutes, there's just not. It's too much. It's just too
It's
much.
too
of
much.
He's like,
Yeah.
you're ever so intuitive, Reverend.
Yeah.
It's kind of like nails on a
Yeah.
chalkboard after a while.
It kind of is, yeah.
I
Because
don't
Ben's in the back seat of the car too when they're driving. I don't want to try to skip too far ahead, but yeah, they're driving, and he's like, "Oh, communicate. I think we've communicated very well." I'm like,
That's the worst scene. I think that's the worst scene in the movie as far as his performance. You can tell, like, I just don't think he was well directed. Like, I'm not sure.
yeah,
He's like, do I go big here or do I just react wordlessly? What do I do? And I'm sure the director's like, I'll just riff and then I'll put the worst take in the movie.
yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah, it just wasn't quite well directed enough to, because it just feels inconsistent and obviously not very authentic.
No.
Where you watch his performances in the office, he's trying to, he's subtle. He wants to do the right thing. He's subtly agreeing. He's sarcastic. But here it's just so up and down where I just can't really tell.
Well, and the fact that they're already in love and they want to get married, there's not a whole lot of conflict there. They have to like
Yeah.
generate the conflict.
Yeah.
You know, and speaking of inauthentic, when they're doing the role playing and she like slightly pushes him and he like backs up and hits a table and knocks it over.
Oh yeah, that's
It's like a lack of
stupid.
confidence that there's enough humor here where it's like, oh, knock over the table with the potato skins and then Kevin's
Yeah.
gonna run over. And then Ron Williams is
Yeah.
just like sitting and they cut to him and he's just sitting. There's a lot of funny people in this room right now.
It's weird.
Why aren't
and
there
he's
funny
like,
things happening?
like next time we meet, we'll talk about the challenges of
Joint
balancing
checking
a
account,
joint
yeah.
checking account.
Okay, that's the line we're gonna go out on. All right. There's like
We're gonna go out on.
It's
yeah.
so frustrating. There's so many funny personalities here, and then Kevin's just on the ground eating potato skins.
Potato skins, yeah. They do too much. Yeah, they sway too far to one side. On it. I don't know why.
And then
It's hard.
Mandy Moore with her sister is setting up some like really obvious conflict. Like I just don't,
Yeah.
I wish Ben would take it more serious.
Yeah, like he's in the flower shop. I just don't understand why Ben hasn't written his vows yet. And then Christine Taylor's like, men, they're tough.
It's like who cares? It's not a good role for Mandy Moore where all she does is either complain or weirdly
Yeah.
agree with what Frank wants them to do.
That's it. That's her two reactions. So she disagrees with Ben, or then weirdly agrees with Reverend Frank.
Yeah, I mean-
and then Christine Taylor is the divorced one. But that's it.
Yeah, she
There's
kind of reminds
nothing
me
with her.
of the friend in What Lies Beneath.
All right.
Kind of comes in and out and has a lot of necklaces.
What did Sadie and what's her name in the movie?
Her sister? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Sadie, what'd you and your sister do? Oh, we did a seance in the flowers.
Yeah, that.
You guys did a seance.
Oh, that would actually make this movie more interesting. Yeah. I could see Reverend Frank. It's like, couple seance. All right.
Maybe you have Sadie's father be Harrison Ford. He's like, he called you Vanilla. Oh my God.
Look, if you're gonna marry my daughter, there's a couple things you have to understand.
It's like, outgoing. I guess I'm outgoing. Yeah, it's like saying nice.
It's crazy, man. A lot of the other actors, they like want to give Robin Williams room, so they don't do
Yeah.
a lot. And we
Yeah.
haven't talked about Carlisle yet, which is Eric Christian Olsen, who's I
Yeah.
believe a pretty gifted comedic
Yeah,
actor.
decent, but what hasn't been in much recently, obviously.
But
don't think,
Carlisle
yeah.
does not exist in this movie. Like,
No.
he is a fake
No.
thing that Mandy Moore occasionally will talk to Carlisle about wedding things because she can't trust Ben. But then
Yeah.
Carlisle isn't anything.
Right.
He's just
he
this
shows
blonde guy.
up two different times in the movie where he goes and picks her up in a convertible.
Yeah, says nothing.
But so when he's referenced at the end, it makes it harder to connect with that.
Who's that?
Because it's, you always go to Carlisle for everything. But I'm like, but we didn't ever see him.
Yeah, I mean, at one point
Enough.
she's on the phone,
Yeah,
and then
so-
at the toast in the beginning, they're like,
there
Carlisle,
for
who
a
used
little
to
bit.
take baths with Sadie. I'm like, oh, is this going to go somewhere? Is that like they're secretly in love with her? Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
He's a great
He
guy.
just knows what kind of cheese that tastes good.
Yeah,
And
so
apparently that's a thing.
he has slightly sophisticated taste.
Jeez.
That's the conflict there.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Yeah, because I do see this movie with really a ton of potential to have been a lot better. But yeah, the comedy just never takes off.
Yeah,
The plane does not take off fully.
they must have had
Yeah.
some Carlisle scenes because, I mean,
He's in the bloopers
he's
like
in
three
the
times.
bloopers a lot. Yeah. Having a great time.
Eric Christian Olsen, also known as not appearing in this film.
Nope, he has 2 lines.
Yep.
And then at the end of the movie, he has the sage of advice of maybe it wasn't our friendship, but the fact that you're going to me. Did she keep going to him though?
Yeah. But when do you go to him? Maybe Ben needs someone that's going to go to him for a change when someone needs something. And then it's almost like one of the more authentic parts of it.
Yeah.
With Christine Taylor. Man, that was really heartfelt. It's wow, you actually said something.
But also very free of laughs. Just like a 6-minute scene of like people
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, we were married for 30 years, but it's pretty hard." Okay.
Yeah.
What do you
Exactly. It like you just described it. It's a sneeze of a scene. It's like I get it. Okay, you just said 30 years was hard. Got it.
Yeah.
Now we're done.
Now we're done.
We're done.
But for some
Point
reason,
taken.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's just I don't know what happened.
I kind of had a thought
Yeah, I
like
don't-
of tone, like I think this movie is close to being like an Austin Powers mega goofball movie, but they decided somewhere along the line where they're like, actually, let's have everyone be really realistic and grounded.
You comparing it to Austin Powers, honestly, that is what it can feel like.
But it
It's
didn't
just a
do that.
one-off like snap scene.
Where someone's wow, baby, but instead it's just John Krasinski being like, "You're insane." Imagine John Krasinski and Austin Powers, like Dr. Evil wants $1 billion, and John Krasinski's just like, wow.
We're not gonna do that at all.
That's kind of what a real person would do in that
Uh-huh.
situation, but like, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, it's not interesting to watch. It's nothing. Yeah.
So maybe they could have gone
Yeah,
bigger
and-
with everybody, because I especially noticed it during the Robot Kids, right?
That provided at least it did provide a spice of comic relief when I did like the part where he changes the diaper but he puts the baby up on a hanger.
Yeah, it is
So
funny.
if someone sees
Yeah,
this,
it is funny. See, the babies are interesting. Like, it's a cool comic idea, and they go to the hospital, and Wanda Sykes is there. It's all kind of timed where
Oh,
it
yeah,
really
it's
messes
very
up the person's Virginia. Like, it is funny, but I don't know if I like John Krasinski reacting to the babies. He just feels like
yeah.
red faced and
Yeah. And there's a couple scenes. There's a really short scene when they're putting the babies to bed where he picks it up and he's, I think I'm getting this hang of this thing. All right, good night. And then it goes to a different scene, and I'm like,
that's
what?
both times.
We didn't-
Yeah, I clocked that both times.
Yeah.
You just don't end scenes like that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't end scenes with someone saying, "Okay, good night." Like, you just don't do that unless
they
there's
kissed,
a
and then it was like the next day.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what?
find some other way. And the way
Yeah.
this movie ends, I know we're getting out of ourselves, but the way this movie ends is like, "Thanks, Frank. See you around." Smash cut to the director. Like,
Yes,
that's the last line. Is this two people saying good? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it's
do something else.
do something else, because he's like, you know what, Brett? Can I ask you a question? Is it harder than it looks, or whatever? I'm like, oh my
I
gosh.
feel like Laura Linney and Truman Show. Do something. Every scene, do something.
It's great. Yeah, that could have been used at the very end as Reverend Frank's anytime, Ben. Do something.
These are two gifted comic actors. These professionals. And they're both just saying goodbye to each other.
That's it. And that's how it ends. It's crazy. Yeah, why did they direct it like that? Yeah, I don't get it. It's like a snap scene. It's like they just chopped it up a bunch.
And yeah, the
Winter.
two leads are acting like it's a slice of life comedy, right? They
Yeah.
should have been bigger.
Yeah.
Should have been like a absolute like gag fest of just
Yeah.
like over the top reactions and like
Yeah.
boing boing boing. But instead, it's just wow.
Wow. It's like, I'm going to pray over you and heal you. Wow. I don't think that helped at all.
Well, yeah, his sarcasm is
What?
rough. I think we're getting close to the car scene. I really want to get to that. Okay, so
Okay, do we think?
they're, what, so
Yeah, I think we
when he's
got
with the
everything.
babies, they also inexplicably give him Joel's children.
Yeah, which just so wild.
It is
Like he
wild.
just shows up at 10 o'clock in the morning and be like, I got to take my kids. My wife's dad fell off the roof. He's okay, unfortunately. Just like,
So then,
yeah,
not only do
yeah.
they have the mechanical babies, but they also have two of Joel's children. Kind of a microcosm of this movie where they don't have enough confidence in one gag, so they pitch up the gag. But then,
Yeah.
again, John Krasinski and Mandy Moore just play it really boring. Like, she's preoccupied with the colors of the cups, and he just wants to leave. Like, that's the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So real
That's it.
tedious, real tedious.
It's like John Elway, I'm licensed to win. I'm excited to watch this movie too.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Ben handles the registry.
Just trying. It's like, so what's the movie about and who's Ben's character, John? I don't know.
There's a couple scenes where they're pointing that thing at the bras. Like it's 55 bras on the registry. But anyway,
Yeah, and if you had Carlisle's character develop more, this is where Steve Zahn would probably play the part better than Eric Christian Olsen.
Oh, man, he'd be perfect.
He'd be perfect for that. He's like, but when do you go to him?
I just think like,
Maybe Ben needs someone to go to him for a change.
or just more obvious undertones. If
Yeah.
he's into Mandy, like, hey, how about I take her out? I should probably find a couple bras for her. You know, like something where like,
Yeah, but it's like they never do that. They just, we're gonna have him show up in a convertible, not saying anything, and then leaving. Like, okay,
yeah, this
cool.
It just kind of feels like this movie was like a regular shaped cutout of a bigger movie, you know, with a lot of like weird edges and corners as they were like cutting around. Like, we can't have that. Kind of reminds me of the dog in What Lies Beneath, where you're like, oh yeah, there's a dog.
Hey Cooper, how you doing?
Carlisle's like the dog. Hey, Carlisle in What Lies Beneath. Hey, Carlisle, how you doing? How many times did you go to her when you drowned her in a bath?
He's like, come on, Pop, let's go for a walk. As she's drowning in the bathtub.
Carlisle's a really good example of objectively there's something wrong with this movie.
Yeah,
Like anybody would have been able to sit at a screening and be like, so we should probably figure out the Carlisle problem.
yeah.
Like this guy that you mentioned who's in the movie but is not really saying anything. Like, we probably should deal with that, right? Nope.
The directors, I think we might have to deal with him. You know, have him in the bloopers.
Yeah, we'll put him
Just
in the
to get
bloopers,
him in
having the
there.
time of his life.
Yeah. And it's a weird because they have a quick restaurant scene when the bloopers. I'm like, so Joel, Ben, Carlisle, and Reverend Frank.
All had a scene. Looks like
Are
it
at
was really
Chili's?
fun to make.
Yeah.
Couldn't.
And they're eating an awesome blossom or something.
So they go to the wine tasting, and that's when Reverend Frank shows up late, by the way, and says we should
Yeah.
play word association. And we actually get some meat on the bone here because the whole family thinks that Ben's kind of boring, right?
Yeah.
Christine Taylor calls him assertive, which is a joke. Like, she's being sarcastic.
Yeah.
He's not assertive at all.
Yeah. It's like, Ben's your guy if you need someone to take the bull by the
Yeah.
horns. I'm like, whoa, yeah. I guess they poke fun of the fact, he's quiet and doesn't do much.
He's quiet and
I'm
nice.
like, yeah.
But even that, it's
Yeah.
kind of shot weird. They're all just standing in a semicircle.
And then, Reverend Frank's got his own.
He has his own spot. A lot of insert
Yeah.
shots of him reacting, doing some Munchkin bits. It just breaks my heart to see Robin Williams not being used effectively.
Yeah.
Like a guy with a ton of heart, a ton of pathos, tons of just comedic brilliance, and he does
He
one
just
second of
chopped
a
it up.
Munchkin thing, and then that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally like, "What was this? What was this?" It's not good.
It's not. Yeah. It needed to be longer or something.
It's very
it's
short.
too quick, and I'm like,
It's very
Dang it.
short. He seems uncomfortable, which is too
Yeah.
bad. Then she calls him. The grandma calls him peculiar for his age, which is really funny because he is like an overgrown boy.
I do just one word, Grandma. Okay, I'll say peculiar. I do like because let me restate what I
first
said.
word, yeah.
I'll use peculiar.
And then they quickly abandon the one word thing because he goes on some weird long tirades, and maybe the subtext is that he's getting drunk, but it's not clear.
Yeah. I don't think so. Actually, I think it might just be a quick. He does take a couple sips of wine. And
He
then
does.
It just seems to like go off. There's nothing that money can't buy.
Yeah.
Like,
His-
dude, this is not you.
His extended monologues are bad. They're like really overwritten.
They are, yeah.
Like, we'll sweep it under the rug because, as we all know, there's nothing money can't buy. He's like over enunciating them. And I like the guy. I do like he's great in The Office, but it hurts to watch occasionally in this movie.
Yeah.
You're insane.
Just a misfit of. You're insane. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just misused his dialogue completely. I genuinely did. When I first saw the preview, I guess it was probably the preview or I saw something just online about it. I'm like, man, this looks really interesting.
Yeah. Like they're
know?
trying John
Yeah.
Krasinski out as a movie star. That's a premise.
Mandy Moore is 23 years old in this movie.
Oh,
Can
wow.
you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah, it's astounding.
Wow.
Because I thought maybe for sure. Wow. I thought maybe for sure she'd be like, she looks like maybe she's more like 27, 28, but yeah, she's 23. And I'll say this about her acting is actually quite good. I feel if you've ever seen This Is Us,
Yeah.
it's a TV series.
Yeah.
She's pretty solid in that. Where I think she's elevated because she started off as a singer and then she was in Walk to Remember, and then she wasn't in like too many more movies after this, and then she did the This Is Us. But yeah, I think she's quite good. But in this movie, it's just badly directed.
Well, and she doesn't have much to do other than agree with what Frank says and then later tell her sister.
She's either upset with Ben or agrees with Reverend Frank.
Yep.
Those are her lines that
correct.
segue into, oh, I guess we're getting married in 3 weeks. Oh, no sex in 3 weeks. Okay, I'm going to just
Wow.
agrees with.
Wow. So they find a bug. He finds a
Yeah.
bug in the lamp in the morning, and then there's a shot of at night of him playing his trumpet. So more clues that this movie has been like hastily put
Wow.
together.
Yeah, it's true. He's blowing a trumpet into the mic, and I'm like, come on.
At night.
Like, find out something else. And then he's riding on his friend's
Yep,
forklift, which is completely, you cannot do anything like that.
And he says,
by the way.
it's really great because it's one of those things where the scene opens with Joel being like, so you're telling me he bugged your apartment?
It's him. He's on the side, and I'm like, and he kind of looks lost too as they go into the warehouse. He's like trying to sit at, like, it's just off. It's off. Yeah, and it's a little frustrating. It's kind of cringy but frustrating. I'm like, why can't you establish your character better? Yeah.
And that's like
Hard to-
this really tedious montage happens afterward where she's asleep, he's awake, he's asleep, she's awake, she's spying
Yeah.
on his vows. He goes to Reverend Frank's website, which is a pretty normal website for 2007, and he's like,
Yeah.
not really much there, but he's like, But it's just a picture of Reverend Frank and the angel
Yeah.
animated thing. I guess you're on the trail or something. I don't know.
Again, we don't know what Ben does for a living, so the next morning he's going to Reverend Frank's house to
Yep.
investigate.
He goes to
'Cause we don't
Reverend
know
Frank's
his
house
career.
in the middle of the day on what I assume would be a weekday.
Yeah, weekday, just to check.
He's going over.
Yeah.
You want me to go to Reverend Frank's house? What's his plan? I'm just gonna like. I think he knows that Reverend Frank got married and he wants more proof. So I know what I'll do. I'll go to his filing cabinet.
And he finds it pretty quick.
He
Like,
does.
Nice. For 3 minutes. You
Yeah.
did pretty good.
Honestly,
Knew where to go.
nothing happens when he breaks in.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't get found out. He
The
confirms.
dog's there, but yeah.
Right. The dog barks
Yeah.
at him, but nothing happens there. So effectively,
Yeah.
the scene doesn't need to exist.
Doesn't. Because he already knows that he's been married.
Correct. Wow. You're insane.
Nicodemus, you got into the Cheetos, Nicodemus.
Yeah, we get a kind of a fun moment where Rob Williams is like, "Stop! In the name
Hey.
of love."
Man, even that comedy is just like he's in the shower, and I'm like, do something.
Do something.
I don't know. Yeah, do something.
Laura Linney, do something.
Or you could do Michelle Pfeiffer. There's nothing happening in our house.
You have 3 gifted comedians, and there's nothing funny happening. Correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Correct, Michelle Pfeiffer.
The way he like. Yeah, I feel like John Krasinski's he's got that like first date energy where he's like trying on a lot of different like voices
Yeah.
and oh, maybe I'll be
Yeah.
this guy. Maybe I'll punch open the window and then back away and be like the timid guy, or maybe I'll be like the klutzy guy. Like
Yeah.
who are you, dude? I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't care how you
It's true.
break
There's
into the
no
house.
direct. Yeah, there's no direct like insertion of okay, here's what I'm gonna do, and I'm going for it, and just letting that play out. But yeah, he's so like back and forth. Then he's in the jewelry shop picking up the ring. Another filler scene that's like kind of weirdly funny, but
Yeah, never
to
to
fart.
part. Never to fart.
I do like he's like this guy has taught penmanship.
Yeah.
He's-
It is kind
and of course
funny.
they don't show the letter. I kind of wanted to show up as like, see how it comes around a P way?
Yeah.
No, that's an F. I teach penmanship.
And he's like, "Let me bring over somebody normal," and then the other customer's like, "That's an F."
I like, can you read the letter in between these 2 fingers right here?
Yeah.
F louder. Like I do like that because it's like, okay, you're definitely trying to prove. That's almost like the most, maybe like I can live with that.
It's a good
scene
gag.
in the
Yeah, it's a
movie.
good
Yeah,
gag.
good gag. But the rest of the gags.
But the gag doesn't go anywhere. Because they're like, all right, we'll fix it. Okay, good. Fix it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I was telling Sarah because Sarah was watching part of it. I'm like, yeah, for $250 for a rush fee, I'll accept that.
yeah.
in today's world. And then this movie was 2007. But
Also, turning an F into a P feels doable, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
just make one line.
yeah. Because you already have the inscription markup, I'm sure you could just take that one and just be like, okay, we're going to try to fill this in to make it a P.
Yep.
Yeah. But
That's actually how the scene ends, with him being like, "Okay, so I'm going to pay you to do the thing that I already asked you to do," which is not really
we
a
can guarantee
new
that.
comedic
Yeah.
perspective on the scene. It's like, yeah, it's kind of the whole conflict we've already been exploring.
yeah, and then he's like, and we can guarantee that. And then he looks at him really funny and then end scene.
End scene, yeah.
End scene.
And then this is in his blue hat, brown shirt phase. Where
Yeah. And I don't like it.
No.
I don't like the Cubs hat and the brown striped shirt.
Yeah, and the
I
gray
don't like
sleeves.
it.
Yeah, he busts it
Yeah.
out in a couple different moments. I think he's wearing it when he breaks into Reverend Frank's house too. It's just, he just looks like he's in 8th grade. He looks like a tall
Yeah.
8th grader.
Yeah, he does. Especially when the little kid sneaks up on him inside the church. I think that's when I can see it. He scared me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're just aloof.
So this is the driving test part now, where
Okay.
he has to. So Reverend Frank. This is right before their wedding rehearsal. Reverend Frank
Yeah.
has decided to bring a driver's ed car, and John Krasinski's in the back, Mandy Moore's in the front, and he has to guide her while blindfolded.
And my first question to you is, do they still make driver's ed cars with the steering wheel?
No, not that I know
I didn't
of.
think they were. Yeah, not that I know of either.
It reminds me of
I know.
Beverly Hills Ninja. You on the right track, all right. Doot, 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 doot.
Who's driving this car? It's your wife.
It's crazy how much funnier that movie is. The same gag, blindfold
Oh, this-
driving a car.
Yeah, and you compare it, like if you were to do like a side by side. Oh man, it's like Beverly Hills Ninja blows it out of the water.
Well, because that movie's
That
not
part.
interested in like
Yeah.
showing you what real people are like. You know, it's like a cartoon come to life, which is what this movie and the ever so intuitive Reverend Frank. You're insane.
You're insane.
Like, yeah.
I think we've communicated really well, actually. I'm like, ew.
Yeah, he has no
Yeah.
weapons here. Like, he's mad at
Yeah.
Frank, but he's not mad in a funny way. He's mad in this like impetus, childish
Yeah.
way. It's
Yeah.
impetuous, I should say. He's just not fun to watch on camera. He's like, I'm so excited, I'm gonna pee my pants.
Oh, that line is so weird.
It's bad. Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
You're mad.
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
like, why are
being
you
funny.
saying that?
They're fighting.
Mandy
Like, they're
Moore's
fighting
agrees
right
to-
away. And Reverend Frank's like, okay, let's go.
And Mandy Moore's driving blindfold. It's like on a one way. It's like, all right, we've got to pull over.
Yeah, so at one point she turns down the street and John Krasinski says, it's a one-way street. But like, shouldn't that be something that you're handling? Like, that has nothing to do with her being blindfolded. Right? You told her to turn right.
Yeah, you told her to turn.
It's a one-way street. It's like he has to say it out loud because we wouldn't know.
There's a car coming. Oh, wait.
It's- he just has to say it out loud. There's a guy in a cart. And he's,
And I go, there's an orange truck, dump truck. He's just like pointing stuff out.
yeah, you can
it's-
tell like they're like, this is gonna be one of the bigger set pieces of the movie, but instead it's like 4 minutes and really forgettable. Also, if you're
Very
Mandy Moore,
forgettable.
you just wouldn't accelerate.
Yeah,
If you're in a car and you're blindfolded, I just feel like you wouldn't be accelerating.
you would never be. You would be going like
Right?
2 miles an hour.
You just wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
instead,
it's like
she's,
it's too risky.
she's just very healthy speed.
Extremely confident. I like how he had a. I'm sure you probably noticed this too. It's marriage road test piece of paper printed off on a clipboard. I'm like, oh wow.
So I
Yeah,
guess
they're really-
there's a plot reason for why this is so chaotic. Is that normally this takes months, but he's doing it all in 3 weeks.
Yes. Well,
So
I guess that's all I give him.
yeah. So I guess maybe that's why it feels so rushed.
Yeah. And they're going to the rehearsal right after a blindfolded driving test. It's
No,
like,
I'd be like
whoa.
all
It's
frazzled.
like I've been
like,
trying to get all this. I've been trying to get this parking spot for weeks. It's like this is so stupid.
like a glove.
As soon as Frank pulls the e-brake.
I can see Jim Carrey doing a slightly better job than Reverend Frank. Excuse me, is your blindfold on all the way?
Make sure to have your vows written before the ceremony. Yeah, I know. It's like he's like grinning. Oh, and no intimacy or no sex in 3 weeks. You kidding? No, I'm not.
I have exercised the deed.
So they get to the church building, and then Ben's parent. Again, some of this stuff I just don't like. Like Ben's parents are there, but it's like
No dialogue.
no dialogue.
No.
There's there.
In fact,
like,
this
I don't
scene
like
ends with
that.
everybody clearing out of the room, but you don't
Yeah.
ever see Ben's parents clear out, so one assumes that they're just sitting in total silence.
Yeah, yes, it does. And Ben's parents made it down. Like there's some clapping. I'm like, that's it.
Yeah, I can
are
tell
they?
they probably threw that in
Yeah.
there because someone's like, "What about Ben's parents?"
Yeah. Again, just not well directed at all. Yeah.
I guess have
And
Ben be an orphan or something. I don't know. Like that would actually maybe add some characterization. Ben parents are here from Seattle.
Where are you guys staying in Chicago? Drake Hotel. Because it's based in Chicago. Drake Hotel.
Hey, Ben, where are your vows? Luggage rack combination 314. Third row.
It's like, Sadie, if you go back into her apartment, they're in the safe deposit box 3142.
Like first, just take a breath. You don't have to do this all in one breath. Combination 3142.
It's like you have to stop. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna remember that.
This is
Oh, yeah,
really
that-
important info, and you're doing it like really quietly. That would be a better movie if there was some aspect of that.
Well, we talked about this. I'll reference this on the podcast. We talked about not doing a movie review on this and maybe something a little bit more action, but still glad we are dissecting it. But
Yeah,
hard,
I mean,
harder to do a movie like this for sure.
at a certain point, it's just
Yeah.
like they failed to do some fundamental things, and like every scene kind of reinforces that. So yeah, I don't want to be too repetitive. I was thinking, what if Ben's doing research on Reverend Frank with the Usenet from Mission Impossible 1? He just goes like
Bible verse.
Frank, I have the goods.
At Reverend 316. Like he's like staring at the computer, not moving. Yeah. But yeah, it's too bad that I blame the director of this movie. It could have been so much better, and it failed.
Yep, it fails.
Yeah.
It's so tedious because he then, hey everyone, I did some research on Frank, and it turns out he got married. And then Frank's, yep, and here's the story, and it's actually really heartwarming.
Yeah. It's actually really hard. And so that goes nowhere.
Yep, that
and you
goes
kind of
nowhere.
think it's going to maybe extend itself into Ben's favor for a little bit of time, but yeah, it doesn't do anything.
No.
Maria
Yes.
Gonzalez is, yes, I did. She needed a green card. Here her son. She lives like everything about her.
It's kind of funny because it's so obviously a wonderful story. And like
Yeah.
last I checked, he's at Harvard and he's going to make immigration reform. Okay.
And then Ben looks at all the pictures. But yeah, just those like weird, awkward.
Yeah. And Joel's there.
yeah.
Joel's there in the wings. He's lightly commenting.
He's the best man.
So then Mandy Moore leaves. She's really hard to like in this movie, but I do kind of understand
Yeah.
where she's coming from because Ben's just spiraling.
Yeah. So Reverend Frank visits her at the flower shop. You know, maybe it wasn't just Ben. Forget it. Have fun.
I didn't know what he meant
Yeah,
by
it's
that
just-
at first. I thought he was saying like maybe Ben's not the only person for you.
Oh, I think when I first saw this, I caught on to maybe it was just, hey, what about you? Maybe it wasn't the only. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Perfect. That's basically what he says.
Yeah, as he walks out of the flower shop. I guess I forgot that you never made a mistake.
A tad? Spent 3 weeks at a marriage counselor going the wrong direction.
Direction. 3 weeks trying to plan this wedding in the wrong direction.
And we forgot he punches the Reverend, and then when the Reverend's on the floor, he and the kid both say like, right on schedule. I hate this part.
I know that's I almost feel like they shouldn't even said that, honestly, because like I know that what they're getting at, like it's going to become a resolution.
Right. But if you
Something
ask
like that.
anybody, like, oh, I took Reverend Frank's course, I don't know if I'd recommend it because what he does is he forces you to call off the wedding.
Get like an outside perspective on Google. Reverend Frank decided to blindfold my fiance, and what happened was it was a communication test. Oh wow.
Right. Like, that's
This
the
is
real
just this
investigation.
deep
Is like,
stuff.
looks like
Yeah.
Reverend Frank's marriage course, everybody has to, like, break up.
It's dicey.
It's
very
dicey. Like, if this is right on schedule, if you're getting punched in the mouth and the bride leaving the church in tears is right on schedule, it's to quote Ben, wow. Wow. And this is like when things really become laugh free. I don't recall a single funny thing happening from here on out.
Right. It's weird. And then I was a little confused too. I'm like, oh, use the tickets, go to Jamaica. But then her whole family comes to
Yeah,
Jamaica.
the whole family goes, which is
Which it's like, what?
well, they're
thought she was
rich,
just-
so they don't really need
Oh,
to
yeah.
use the ticket, I guess. And then we find out that Ben knows about it because he's literally at the bar with Joel being like, and now she's using her honeymoon ticket without me?
Yeah, but how would he have known that?
I don't know.
guess.
But we need to know that he knows that, so the movie delivers it in the least creative way possible. Him saying it. He's like, Joel, you're my best friend, and I love you. But you are the worst advice giver I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's all enunciated. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
Oh,
it's
like
terrible.
it's like I'm watching like a high school kid
Yeah.
do like theater. I'm just like your heart's in it, kid. Give it a couple more rehearsals and you'll be there.
So they're all in Jamaica, and
Yeah.
she talks to Reverend Frank. The course is only over until you say it.
Yeah, at this point, like I don't want to see Reverend Frank either because he's gonna remind me of all the things that we did that went poorly.
I feel like if Vince Vaughn was in this movie, he's like, "You want to talk to Reverend Frank? Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
It's
all you, girl."
That would solve this movie if he was Ben.
Yeah, if he was.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
who's this kid?
or-
Yeah, I don't care about this kid. Please have him leave.
Yeah,
That would be
I'm
way
leaving.
better.
I don't even know who you are, and I need you to leave. Yeah,
Way
it would
better.
have. It would have been better. Yeah, but Vince Vaughn and Robin Williams. Whoa.
You could see him kind of going
That-
crazy at the wine tasting too. Like, I'll tell you about this guy. This guy steals money and everything. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you want one word association? All I can see is outgoing. That's all I can say about it.
It would be way better. Yeah,
It would be better. It would, yeah, because it would kind of clash. It would just clash more, and it'd
Well,
be
at
like,
least-
oh, let's see what he's all witty. He's witty and he's responsive.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
he's a little reactive. At least he
Yeah,
has like
a little more-
he has like a screen presence. You know?
He's got a big tall man's screen presence.
Yeah, and he's got like a
That's what
familiar
Vince Vaughn
comedic
brings.
voice, like chatty. Yeah, a little like acidic. Yeah, just way more interesting than the sort of quiet yawning of John Krasinski.
I told you to make a left, and then you make a right on the one way. You're supposed to make a left. Yeah, I could see
Crazy.
him like.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Look, you're insane. All right, I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, you would say that. Yeah, the way you present it.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
that would completely solve this movie.
It's like, you know what? It's like, you're the priest. You got married. And I approve for Maria Gonzalez. Yeah, it's like he could just discover that and be like, all right.
Yeah. But unfortunately, it's John
So-
Krasinski, so
Yeah.
he goes to Jamaica. He gives everybody in his truck a high five, which is like a weird
Yeah.
moment where he's like, I'm everybody's friend now.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're not rooting for them to get back together because you don't have any
No.
emotional interest. Like,
No,
I
not
don't
at
care.
all.
I feel like Tommy Lee Jones. I don't care.
You think they should get back together? I don't care.
That's I want to get back together with my wife. I don't care. I don't.
In a tunnel of, I don't either. When they, yeah, because you know where obviously the end of the movie is going, but it's like, I have no interest at all to see the conclusion of this. Zero.
And it is like
But-
literally, there's no comedy left. I mean, there's
Nothing
nothing funny. The last funny thing was when John Krasinski said, "You're insane,"
Or the camera spinning randomly.
but that's not funny.
When they hug.
That's
Yeah.
just-
That's just dumb.
we'll get to that. That's like the whole reason we want to watch this movie again. So
Yeah.
then she's on the little like pavilion with her family. Carlisle gets a couple of laugh-free lines. The
Yeah.
mom, the sister are all like, "Yep, maybe you are also part of the problem." You didn't
Yeah,
talk
and
about this on
Christine
the-
Taylor's like, I'm a mess, not you.
Yeah, thanks, Grandma.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks, Grandma.
she and McGavin. Hey, Grandma.
Hey, Grandma. Hey, Grandma.
Well, more I'm good for Reverend Frank. Oh my God. Yeah, they're on the pavilion, and they finally have the conversation with Mandy Moore that maybe she's the problem. She has
Yep.
such an unflattering role. Hello.
Yeah.
My life's falling apart. Anyone have anything to say to me?
Yeah. It's exactly on the same level as John Krasinski, the way it's mapped out. It's terrible.
Might be a little worse because at least John Krasinski has some. Well, you're
Form
right.
of
It's bad. So he calls her twice, and then finally she wakes up and she's like, "Hello, I was just thinking about you. You were? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
dummy.
like,
he just
duh.
freaking broke up."
So it was funny because my wife was watching that scene with me. It's like, well, duh, she was thinking about him. I'm like, yeah.
You're a major part of this trauma right now.
It's like weird. I was just thinking about you.
We broke up.
You're
12 hours ago.
grieving. Yeah, it's almost like
The one kind of interesting art design thing where they have the flip book car go through the hoop. It's like this extended animation. I think that's interesting. And she's
Yeah.
like, I had a dream that you were in the car. And he's like not
Yeah.
responding because he's just waiting for her to shut up so he can say, "Go to the window."
yeah. It's almost, are you listening to me, Ben? What?
She's like, "You know what? I love that you did that because you would go through fire for me." And he's like, "Okay, so go to the window."
I got that too. I'm like, hello, Earth to Ben. Hello. Yeah, are you listening?
It's not like
Yeah.
Mandy Moore's really in a spaceship going, "Hello."
But it's actually pretty impressive that Ben drew that truck in that flip book and he made it look pretty darn good.
It is good. Maybe he's an artist
Yeah.
in the movie that
Yeah.
would explore more of his work. But she goes outside and he's written his vows on the sand.
Why couldn't they just have John Krasinski be a professional artist?
Yeah, that's it. Just
In
have
movie,
an
that's
easel
it.
in their apartment and don't even mention it. Just have an easel.
we know. Because we don't know who he is. We have no clue.
Don't explain like why he's able to have his 11 a.m. free on a Thursday.
And that would also explain why he would be able to write his vows in the sand with perfect letters.
Yeah, that looks CGI.
Yeah.
I get my fingers on it, but like
There's no way. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right. It actually is CG. It's probably CGI'd. Yeah.
But yeah, then we get this moment that we've been thinking about for a decade and a half where they embrace on the beach and the camera swirls around them.
And it swirls around. And I think there could be some ADR.
It's
kind of-
super
it's hard.
ADR. They're sputtering out their like mea culpas. And like, I messed up. I went too far. I don't care if you have 2 kids. I messed up.
I was getting 4. Oh, maybe 3. Okay, I messed up. I went too far. It's so bad.
It's unhealthy. Like they're both capitulating too much. It's still unhealthy. The way that both of you are like folding on your principles. You know, like the solution is for both of us to just agree wholeheartedly with the other person, but they both do it at the same time.
Right.
So like they're back to not agreeing. I want as many kids as we can. I just want 2.
So 2. Okay, maybe 3. I'll take 4. It's like, this isn't.
First I lose 30 pounds, writing in the sand.
It's like, yeah, Reverend Frank comes up and it's actually Jim Carrey. Good to see you guys. Now, kiss and make up.
It's like gross.
But Reverend Frank is there. But
Yeah.
did Ben know that Reverend Frank was going to be there?
No, and I know Ben and
He just
Mandy
shows up and he's like, Reverend Frank?
I'm
What?
not into you. Like we've made it up, but I'm not ready to talk to you.
Yeah. And then kind of later, it's, oh, thanks. You made me have more faith. Yeah. Bye. Bye bye.
The movie ends with two of them saying bye bye.
Yeah, it's like Rip Torn in Dodgeball. Bye bye. Well, it's like that's the end of the movie. It's pathetic.
Somebody do something.
This is how you treat all your movies.
No, you know what's even worse is after the wedding they go to this like Diddy Kong racing thing. It's
Yeah.
even the laughter and like the dun, 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 dun,
Oh
it's
right.
like-
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Just like
Is
kind
it
of,
when they're dancing? Everyone's dancing together.
yeah, it's like
Or-
kind of
yeah, okay.
piped in, vaguely like Pacific music, and just it's just bad.
And then they end credits, and then the credits are like yellow letters, and I'm like, oh, what have you done with this? It's kind of confused. It's just an F. It's a bomb.
Yeah,
It's a bomb. And it's super disappointing. This movie could have just been it could have been loads better. Like we talk about Just Friends. That movie could have been better. This one actually probably had more potential to really be good.
I agree because
Just the premise of what's going on.
probably a better cast.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
just because Robin Williams is a superstar. I mean, this movie literally ends with him being like, bye bye.
I know, and that's like end credits. I'm gonna do things my way. You get literally, then bloopers.
Looks like the movie was pretty fun to make.
Yeah, I wouldn't even question that part. I'm sure it was a blast to make, but it just didn't. I don't know.
None of it's on the screen.
None of it's on the screen. But yeah, I mean, you probably have good people in there. I mean, you have Kevin from The Office,
Eric Christian Olsen.
Christian Olsen. You got the grandma. You got,
Yeah, from Twin Peaks.
yeah.
Again, you have Robin Williams. He is playing a priest. Like, he's going to deliver sermons. He's going to be like acerbic and rude and like
Yeah.
kind of subversive, but not really. No.
Not really.
Bye bye.
Montana Film Brothers